What's going on, guys? It's me again, Rafi Yakub from SZ Graphics and Multimedia. It's my pleasure to welcome you guys to another interesting segment on our Corel 2019 from beginner to advanced class 3. And in today's video, I'm going to walk you through, guys, some of the things you still need to understand as far as Corel 2019 is concerned. All you have to do is to make sure you watch this video from beginning to the end so you learn. And if you have not yet watched the part 1 and you have not yet watched the class 1 and 2 of this series, kindly check them out on my channel. I have the playlist, and you can check on the class 1, class 2, and before you come to class 3. So without wasting much of our time, so let's dive into the tutorial and see how you can convert page, how you can create multiple page for print design, page number, etc. as far as Corel 2019 is concerned. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do right here is that I'm going to create a new page. So I'm going to click on this plus sign right here, and I will cite an example of creating, you see, this is just a custom page, right? So this is a custom page, and I'm going to type it a testing page. Okay. And then I'm going to make the resolution to be 300, and I'm going to leave the color in this format. I'm going to click on OK. Alright, guys, so this page right here, there are different ways by which you can convert this page to another custom format. Okay, one of the ways is that you can either come here, click on this page here, and decide to choose another page size based on the size defaults by CorelDRAW. So you can scroll down and pick on any of your sizes right here. If you click on that, it's going to automatically update. So you can see this is A2 size. So if you would like to change from that to another one, you can click on here and make sure you can change into A3. So each time you change the page format, you are going to see the updates. And then by and large, you can as well come here at the top here, you can change from millimeter to pixels to inches, etc. Alright, so another page, another easy way by which you can convert page from one setting to another setting is that from the side of the page right here, you are going to see a drop down shadow. So just double click on the drop down shadow. So when you click on double click on the drop down shadow, it's open up into a new workspace like this. Okay, so this is another way by which you guys can convert page from one custom page to another. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to convert this into a standard business card layout. So we all know that business card layout is 3.25 by 2, just like the past example I made on how you guys can create a standard business card layout. So right here, you can just type in 3.5, then the height is 2, right? 0. Okay, so you can make it a landscape or you make it a portrait. Everything depends on the kind of what you are trying to do. So you can decide to show page border, and then you can come here and make sure you make the resolution still in 300. So right here, you can decide to show the blade area. So you can see the blade area right here. You can click on show blade area. So when you are done with all these settings of the things, you can come down here and click on OK. So immediately you click on OK, you're going to see the new effects that you just changed. So you can see it right here that we have successfully created a business card layout with a bleed area. So just like what you see right here. So this is another way by which you can convert page layout settings in Corel 2019. So another way by which you can do this stuff is that you can there are a lot of things you can do as far as page conversion and page orientation layout design is concerned. So you can as well come back here, click on the drop shadows again. If you don't want this format, you want to change to another format, you still have to follow the same process all you have to do is let's say for instance we want to convert this to A4 standard. Come to the top right here, and you can decide to pick on the A4 size right here. So you can see A4 size. So you click on the A4 size, you can decide not to give a bleed area. So you can make this 0. So we don't want to have a bleed area right here. So you can come here and make sure your resolution still remain 300. The further things you can do, make sure the resolution is 300. So you can decide to show page border, or you can decide not to show page border. So you are still going to get the same stuff. So you can come right here and change from limiter to inches. So you can change to inches right here. Boom. So another thing you can do right here, you can come here and play with stuff under this general section. So finally, you can click on here now and click on OK. So you can see now that this page has been automatically converted to A4 file standard size. So we can still convert and we can still design this particular page layout based on some of the techniques as far as Corel 2019 page layout setting is concerned. So all you have to do is to just make sure that you click on the drop shadow again. So you click on the drop down shadow, it's going to brought up the space. So you can come here and double click on the drop shadow again. So it's pop up the layout settings. So right here, you can play around with the general, just like what I told you guys from the beginning. You can start from page sizes, which is this one right here that we just did. Okay, so A4 size, the size and the width and the height and the like. So, and then we can come here and click on the layout. So we click on the layout. There are things you can do as far as layout is concerned. Under this layout, you can decide to create double fold A4 layout. So for you to do that, you can click on the full page right here. You can decide to choose booklet. So when you choose a booklet, you're going to see the update right here. When you choose a booklet, you can see that we have a booklet format right here. Okay. So for you to click on when you select a booklet, you have to come here, facing pages. So when you click on facing pages, then you can easily select from the right side or the left side. Everything depends on how you want your layout to be. So you can decide to make it a book. So you are creating a book format, and you can make sure you check on this. When you check on facing pages, and then you come here, you can decide to check this thing from the left side or the right side. Everything depends on you. So let's say, for instance, we are trying to create a book layout in A4 standard settings. So and you have set up the book in the format this way, and you have choose this facing page. Finally, you have to click on OK. So when you click on OK, the next step you have to take is that you have to come here now, right here, and click on this plus sign. So when you click on this plus sign, it gives you something like this. Okay, so which simply means that we have a page facing one after the other. So if I double click now to create a page border, you're going to see that we have a single we have a page size right here. Then right here is another page, which is this. Let me fill this one with right. So guys, so you can decide select all on everything right here. So we select on everything, and you can decide to remove the stroke color. So now we have two pages facing one after the other. As far as Corel layout customization is concerned, you can see it right here. So you can decide to delete one of the pages right here. You can decide to right click here and delete this page. You are going to see a single page, right? Just like what you see. You can hide it back. You are going to have another same pages. You can continue click and add multiple pages. So just like what you see right here. This is the first page, second page. This is just a page 2 and page 3 and page 4. So for the page 4 right here, you can decide to change the color. So let's say, for instance, the page 4, I want to make it pink, and the page 5, I'm going to make it this. So you can see the page 4, and this is page 3, and this is page 2. The page 2 is white, while the page 1 is red. So this is how you can format book in terms of sizes and page division and page conversion as far as CorelDRAW 2019 is concerned. So let's take a look at another thing you can do as far as CorelDRAW workspace page setting layout is concerned. So I'm going to create another page for you guys so you guys can see another beautiful example I have for you as far as page layout is concerned. So let's just leave this in A4 or so, and we can call this one testing 2. So call it testing 2. So this is still remain in A4 size. Every color remain the same. You click on OK. So we come back the same way we did the last one. Double click on the shadow right here. So another thing I want to show you guys here is what we call background. Okay. So under the background, there are things you can do. If you click on the background, one thing about background format as far as Corel 2019 is concerned is that you can either have a solid background color, you can decide not to have a background color, you can decide to have a JPEG or PNG stock image as your background layout. All these things depends on exactly the type of design you are trying to make. So let's, for instance, this is a solid color. I mean, this is already by default we have a no background. So if I move from no background to properly a background color, and I check on here now to pick any type of color I'm interested to pick, you can use your eyedrop color. So if you select your eyedropper color, this allow you can pick color from any of the color palette right here. Okay. So let's, for instance, if I pick on this this color right here, it's going to update right here. So guys, you can see it has been updated. So when you pick the color, finally you come down here and click on OK. So when you click on OK, it's going to fill up this particular page so you guys can see. This is what exactly I'm trying to tell you guys as far as this is concerned. So you can press Ctrl Z just to make it undo. And another beautiful example I'm going to show you guys as far as layout setting background format is concerned is that we can use our picture or background that you download from internet to form a background for your design. So let's take a look, and just come to the drop shadow, double click on it, and it takes you to the interface where you need to do all the settings. So right here, I'm going to move over to the background again. So we get back to the background. So we have done solid color, which is the previous sample. Right now we want to work on the bitmap. So this is called a bitmap. So under this bitmap, you can upload picture just like what I explained to you guys in the past. You can upload picture. For you to do that, all you have to do is to come to browse right here. So I click on browse, it takes you to your folder. Okay, so I have some pictures in my desktop that I will have to use for this example, so you guys can see what I'm trying to explain better. So okay, so I'm trying to use this particular, let me use this particular image right here. So you have to import. So we import, then by default size you can decide, or you can set a custom size. Everything depends on the area you would like the background to cover. So when you are done with your format, all you have to do is to come down below here and click on OK. The particular image you upload, the particular image you browse is going to automatically fill in, just like what you see right here in a custom way. This is not mean that you can drag and take it to anywhere. It's going to be permanent, and it's going to come up when you are trying to print your design, or when you are trying to export your design. Maybe you are trying to do it for a web upload, as the case may be. So guys, this is what I have for you guys as far as page conversion, page layout settings, and page customization as far as Corel 2019 is concerned. The very last one I would like to explain to you guys is how to do page number, how to create a multiple page in Corel 2019. So let me quickly delete all these examples we have done in the past. Then we start afresh and create a new page size so you guys can see how you can. So I'm going to delete this one also. So let's take a look at how you can create a multiple page number, page format, and page style, etc. Most especially if you are trying to create a PDF file folder, or you are trying to create a design for multiple print job. So this is the best for you. All you have to do is to make sure you watch the step I'm taking in this video and see how you get it done without any stress. So follow me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another page size, just like click on new document. So by default, we can make it in so we can just make this a testing 3, okay, or testing 4 rather. So we can still make it a 4 size, and then resolution, everything remain the same. Then we click on OK. Oh, sorry, there was a mistake there. So I'm going to close that. We'll come back here, new document. So testing 4, okay. So at this point here, we are trying to create a multiple numbers of pages, okay. So one thing you have to do is to come here. We can create a page in 12 places, okay. You can create a page in 12 places, and make sure you click on OK. So when you create pages in different places, you're going to have it this way, just like right here from the taskbar. You can see from page 1. So if I click on here, it's automatically moved to page 12, just like what you see right here. So if I click on here, it takes me back to from page 1. Okay. Now, for you to work on the page number, all you have to do is that. So all you have to do to name to give this accurate page number, all you have to do is to come to the home tab right here, and you go to view. And when you get to, okay, you go to layout, sorry. So when you get to layout, you have to move down to, sorry. So layout, you have to move down to insert page number. Now, when you get to page number, there are different options by which you can name, by which you can number the pages. You can make sure that you number the pages, all the numbers. You can decide to number all odd pages, okay. So all these things, it depends on the kind of things you are trying to do. So let's take from on all the pages. So if I click on all the pages, it will automatically insert numbers right here. So you can see page 1, page 2, page 3. Okay, so let me quickly go back to page 1. So page 1, we can decide to increase the font size. So we come to the font size here, and can start to increase the font size. Then we can decide to take the number to this corner right here. So when you take it to this corner, you're going to see all the other pages is going to be placed in the same position, just like you can see. So if I move back to page 12, the last page, you're going to see the same information. So you can see page 12, look at where they are. So if I move back to the first page, you're going to see it right here, okay. So now, if you want to delete any of the pages right here, it's still the same thing. All you have to do is to right click right here. Or you want to change the page orientation, you want to insert page, you want to rename page, so you can rename the page and call this one special page, everything special page. And when you are done with rename, you click on OK. So it's turned to special page 6. So you want to change, you want to work on another page, you can right click on here, and then you can switch page orientation. You can decide to switch page orientation from landscape to portrait, and then from there it's applied to all the pages. Okay, so I'm going to just try to press Ctrl Z. It takes you back to where you are working from. And then one more thing is that you can go back to layout and then see some of the things you can still do as far as this page is concerned. You can decide to delete pages. You can decide to rename pages, just like what you do when I right click, and then you can decide to page background, to give a page background. You can decide to page size, etc. So all these things are stuff you can do around. You can work around with Corel 2019 without any stress. I hope you guys follow for this video as far as Corel 2019 page layout, page conversion, page design, and page number is concerned in Corel 2019. If you find value for this video, give this video a big thumb up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, remember to click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, so whenever I upload future tutorial about CorelDRAW, you get notified and you watch the video. And lastly but not the least, if you have any question for me as far as the tutorial is concerned, kindly put your question in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching this video from the beginning to the end, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.